Gonna be Seawork over on the team 1 already here with a primalist set. Looking like a raid boss right now. My goodness, that's a good looking set. Look at that thing. I love the reflective surfaces, the detail on the mask. And I'm a big fan that it's a cloth set that isn't a robe. Fang gonna be first up over for the team 1. Is that a Fury Warrior? Hit him with a breath. Also got himself full primalist set. This man is a rock boy ready to go. Gonna be a polymorph auto Seawork, trying to see if he can get himself a little bit of mobility away from Fang. Big Arcane Surge at the ready. If Fang goes in for a massive charge, he's gonna freeze himself, but instead gonna go leaping over the edge. Gonna be Seawork pushing in, trying to go for big damage. Does Fang go down right now? He's gonna have to go for big defenses, trying to see if he can survive this here. Gonna be still more damage on the Seawork, just trying to see if he can blast through the defense of Fang. Isn't gonna be enough though. The man had a lot of recovery going on. Gonna be regenerating. Seawork charges in with a blink just to poke at him for a second. Is going to be some cooldown reduction with a power shifting. Going to be a big bleed out of Fang as he finally got to get on top of Seawork for just a moment. Seawork with massive slows, more missiles, Reflect is up, trying to see if he can dampen some of the damage he's taking. It's going to be knock up with, I think, a root, and I think Fang may be done. Either Fang DC'd, or the man is like, you know what, I'm out of cooldowns. That or he just doesn't really want to play against Seawork. One of those two, I'm not really sure which one that was. Gonna be DJ Flex up next. Got himself also a whole 1800s. I gotta get myself this set this weekend, man. I gotta do it. Massive coordinator assault versus Seawork. Gonna be a death chakram as Seawork decides, you know what, I'm just gonna block it. Just try to see if I can get away from any of this damage. Maybe try to play it very, very defensively right now. Maybe try to put on cooldown early so you can use that shift and power ability to get it back a little bit quicker. Another second charge out of DJ Flex using the Spearhead ability, which is going to amplify his Mongoose Bites to apply bonus bleed and also make his skill commands a little bit more effective. Going to be big blasters out of Seawork. Missiles onto DJ Flex. May have to go for a turtle unless he just goes down here. It's going to be a medic bandage as he does go to the ground for the second. Still on the turtle. Get himself a little bit of recovery. Going to be Seawork build up a little bit of missiles. Trying to go for a barrage towards Flex, but I think they might have just skirted off of the turtle shell. Going to be Arcane Surge. Massive burst onto DJ with a barrage. Does go to Camo last second. Medic bandage to fall. Seawork cannot get out of this one. Has a lot of cooldowns on the ready. DJ with a disengage. Put himself as far away from the arcane mage as he can. Bowling ball of arcane energy flying in. But DJ is able to veer behind the pillar and try to get himself a bit of a reset while dampening isn't super high. Any seconds he spends inside a camo is valuable amount of healing. Stun onto Seawork as he got himself a pretty ultra time actually. Does he? It looked like he did for a second. Gonna be big charge, double charge for DJ. Spearhead with coordinate assault. He's fully empowered. All of his abilities, ranged and melee, are doing extra damage. Just trying to go for a big strike towards Seawork. Maybe in a bit of trouble. Trying to go for cooldown reduction. And it's gonna be DJ Flex sniping him out of there. My goodness, that was a close one between the two. Two competitors, two juggernauts running out there in the arena. DJ with that mobility though. Well done, well done. With DJ trying to see if he can potentially get himself a bit of recovery. Gonna be a succubus on him. Trying to see if he can give him a little bit of that punishment reverence. Also, oh my god, you guys are making me jealous. Look at all the sets. Does everybody have sets? Is it Jax? He does have a set. Lathmoka, no set. Fang does not have a set. We have two Fangs in here. Hold on, we got a Fury Warrior Fang and an Arms and also another Fury Warrior. Is that Zan as well? Wait, gonna be a Mortal Coil onto Flex as Reverence tries to go for a port, but a Steel Trap is gonna pin him in place. DJ using that succubus positional in order to reposition away from Reverence, dropping down a charge up on the side. As Reverend's trying to find a better angle. Succubus CC getting used up with a Soulfire, trinket for Flex. Wants to interrupt him. Soulfire, big damage on Soulfire. Has himself in a bad situation. Could go down. The dots are melting him right now. Has a Phrasing Trap, Fade Death. Does go for a bit of recovery. Does Reverend maybe go for AoE? No, as it tries to go in for a bit of a Shadow of Fury, but that's going to be a Freezing Trap stopping him. He doesn't realize the DJ was so close next to him. Super extremely close. As a Hunter gets himself a proper reset, that's going to give him an opportunity to potentially recover in this duel. Mortal Coil into the Hunter. Does Reverence have himself a big setup? It's going to be a Harpoon, but the Succubus does veer him in the other direction. Chaos Bolt, and DJ goes in for a quick interrupt on that Shadow. Stun into Reverence. Got him some coordinated assault. I believe maybe together with a Spearhead. Flank and strike onto the Reverence. Has himself the big Beyblade of a Death Chakram still spinning on him. I like how the visual bug is still there from Shadowlands, by the way. I don't mind it for the most part. Gonna be a big damage onto Reverence at no health whatsoever. Does he take him down with Soulfire? Gonna be Reverence at no health. Oh! And DJ does end up slamming him down! With Lathmoka not letting DJ go anywhere. Just a quick beam taking him down. Linthania is going to be up next over for the team 1 as an Outlaw Rogue. Can Lathmoka beat an Outlaw Rogue? However, Jax trying to go for a res. Jax, come on, get out of here with that, man. What are you doing now, Jax? Gonna be a deep breath until Lantania, trying to see if they can amplify a bit more damage. It's gonna be an Adrenaline Rush versus Lathboka, seeing big damage out of the Outlaw, decide, you know what, I want to go for a bit of Resetti. Big damage with a Mastery, potentially good go versus Lantania. Just trying to go for a bit of a Eternity Surge into a Root. Lantania doesn't have outs, has a Vanish. That's gonna be a Vanish right there. Maybe a knockup by Lathboka into a shortest stun ever. Does Lath have any more survivability? Try to slow down Lantania with a Shatter, but Lantania with a quick charge towards the Evoker, and it's going to be Fang not letting the Rogue out of sight at all, slamming him down real quickly, crushing the bones into powder, and going in next versus Daddy Swift. As the Assassination? Subtlety? I want to say Subtlety is going to be up next versus Fang. Fang did just pop some cooldowns, not defensively, but did use some abilities offensively. Going to be a full set of dodge by Daddy Swift with a cheap shot. Sepsis? Interesting. Wait, are you Assassination? He is Assassination. Full death marker Fang. Fang needs to find a way to deal with it. Does he have bitter immunity, which does let warriors cleanse themselves off of poisons, bleeds, curses, corruptions, everything that isn't a magical debuff? Fang taking a lot of damage. Does not look like he has himself bitter immunity. I feel like as soon as you see a Rogue or Feral on the other team, you have to go bitter immunity. Try to go for a Warlock Hellstone to give himself a little bit of survivability, but it may not be enough. And Fang, oh, Daddy Swift does rot him down with a death mark. With Jax going to be up next, trying to see if he can get some dots into the Rogue. Maybe potentially a couple of those dots can whittle him down, melt him down little by little. Shadow Crash around the corner, it doesn't connect. I think it may have connected. That is what trying to see if he gets him a bit of a reset. No, we did not. The dots are not on him. Otherwise, Shadow Crash would have put dots on the guy. Oh my god. There it is, boys. Jags may have to go for a bit of a socket here, or socket, the eyes. As Daddy Swift buying himself some time. By the way, the deathmark ability of Rogues, the one that kind of melted that warrior, yeah, that's getting reduced by like 30% in PvP next build. They're trying to see if it can maybe give Rogues a little bit less burst. Keeping them deadly, just the burst capability is going to be a little bit lower, just so there's a way to play around it. Because for Fang, unless he has like one crucial ability, like he's dead blind, onto Jax, Daddy knows he's dead though, I think. Shadow Death? Yeah, Shadow Death, Jax does take him out. That was a Rogue coming into that duel, kind of limping a little bit. But we'll see if Dahlia, freshened up Rogue, is he able to match him? Is going to go for a bit of that trinket early on versus Jags. Trying to go for Deathmark right now. Jags may have to play it very carefully. It's Dark Iron, so he could use the Dark Iron Racial in order to remove it. Does he have the trinket for it, though? Does he have the Racial? I think he may be dead. Oh! My god, just put the dots on him and just melted the boy down. Not much Jax could do about it. My goodness. DJ slamming into. C-Rank does get himself a cheeky little kill. But we're going to go into the next game, see how these boys do after, yeah? I like it so far, boys. I like the games where everybody gets a chance to play.